Welcome everyone one more time to Tango at Home. This is a class about vowels.
So if you haven't seen Rita and Pano's class, you have to check it out here, that I will give you this Tuesday, because we will use their steps in the vowels class that we will give today.
So check out the class and remember that this class is sponsored by Enterskolan. Thank you very much.
Let's go for the class.
Let's go for the class. Enjoy!
So now we will see the sequence number 1. So, as you could see, we're using the ocho cortado that Rita and Panos was doing, but they were doing it in milonga. So we're doing it in vals, and we're putting the focus and the accent in the number ones, in this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. So the important and what we want you to work with at home is to emphasize the number 1.
And also, when you have worked with a strong beat, now you can add the change of level, which the change of level will give you a different taste of the dancing when you are dancing vals. So we can work like down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So it's a little bit the change of level, but it gives you something extra, something different.
And what is nice also with this change of levels is that you use the number ones that we are speaking about, not so staccato. No? So you're not using 1, 2, 3, 1, you are using this level to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. And also the number 1 is actually continue moving up or moving down.
It's more legato movement.
Exactly.
So now try the step and let us know how was it.
So now we will show you the sequence number 2, and this sequence is based on the sequence that Rita and Panos was doing, this sequence that never ends, that you continue and you can do it like forever, forward, back, cross and around.
A whole song, a whole night with the same partner.
But we choose to do just 4 of the beats.
Like the last part, the moments when she's crossing.
Sometimes you hear in the end of the vals that in the end of the phrase it says 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it continues 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 again. And we wanted actually to take this 1, 2, 3, 4, this part, and to put this step inside. But of course you can do the steps in any part of the music. 1, 2, 3, 1 exists in the whole vals, but it's nice if you can put it in the end of the phrase.
So that's really important. If you know the song, you know in which moment the music is coming, or when the whole orchestra is like ready to say like pam 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 pam, and then you can do it in that moment.
To study more songs and orchestras, we have the Tango Fika Cafe on Saturdays at 4 o'clock, and we do this music game where you learn about the music.
Now we will show you the sequence number 2. So in this sequence we are working with 1, 2, 3, 1. As a leader, we are doing like this. This is our steps. We have the weight on the right, and from here we invite her, or we lead her into a cross, back cross, while we are crossing forward. We cross together, 1, step back, short and small, then we switch short, and then we fall and we drop into the front step into diagonal. From here we are going to do exactly the same. So we will grow, and while we're growing, my center and my free leg are pushing her free leg around. So here, 1, and then we go again, 1, 2, 3, 1. Great. So it's important for us to work with this change of level, and we have to charge the energy to tell the follower that we're going to listen and we're going to step that moment on the music. When you already have the crossing, then the next part is easy. Why is easy? Because when you are doing the crossing, and you cross, now you have to hold the embrace in the same amount of tonos, in the same side, and go back, change, down. You don't need to do anything extra because the lead is already done when you cross.
And what I feel really clear from Kwampi is that after he led the cross and he created this in the embrace that Kwampi is speaking about, he's moving his weight, he's dragging his weight, and that will drag my weight, so I have actually no choice to step in another place than exactly where he's guiding me.
Of course you are interpreting what I want to lead and the
As
music
well.
that I want to stay with.
As well. But I feel really here how he's pushing the weight in one direction and my legs are just following after his weight.
So let's say like the leading part, like really clear with the upper body, is the crossing moment. So when we are here, we go there from here. When we are here, upper body is pulling until we get across. Now we keep the embrace, we don't move anymore. Now we start to move the weight. Down, change, down. So we don't need to, after the cross, start to lead also with embrace. That's too much. We don't have time to do that.
Now what I'm doing as a follower also to help this situation is actually to give weight. That means that even though I hear the music 1, 2, 3, 4 and I know more or less the steps that Kwampi are doing, I cannot anticipate and do the steps for him. That would be something like this. You can see that I do the steps, but he has nothing to hold on to and feel that we're doing it together.
It feels a little bit weird. It feels like we're not together.
Like I'm leading almost.
Yeah, like you go out of the connection and you care just about the step.
Exactly.
Which is not that good. I prefer that you leave, you stay with me in the connection, and then we see what's going on with the step.
And what I'm doing to do that is actually to keep my weight back and letting him, in this form, bringing my weight. But I'm not in any moment actually releasing my weight forward. I'm staying back and he drags me.
So now you can try at home this sequence and you can combine them in different form with them different music, but combine the steps and send the video to us, because now we have a new game for you that it has a really big prize, big premium.
So you will get 10% of discount in clothes or shoes that we are selling.
Don't miss the opportunity.
Take the chance. So now we will give you a small hint and a small inspiration of how you can combine the steps. So we'll show you one way that you can combine what we were doing today.
So in the sequence number 3, we were combining the first sequence and the second sequence. So we have the first part, and then we were combining the second part. So, and everything was entering into one phrase. So the last part, the 1, 2, 3, 1, you can do it in the end of the phrase, or you can do it in the middle or in the beginning. It's a plan of you. You can. It's up to you. In the moments when you can understand the timing, then you are free to do it whenever you want.
So you can actually practice it whenever in the music, but when you know the music, as we were saying a little bit before, try to do the step in the 1, 2, 3, 4 that you hear really clear in the vals.
So that was it for today. We really hope that you enjoyed the class. Now you have the same structure which you can apply into milonga and also in vals. You can practice that.
Remember to send us the videos
Exactly.
of vals or milonga also to be participating in the game that we have.
On Saturday we have the Tango Fika Cafe at 4 p.m. So join us because we have games with guessing who are the couples. We have a game to guess who are the orchestra, the song, the singer as well.
I really like the games.
I really like to do that.
The music games we always do, but I really like the feet game to see the dancers.
The ones who are dancing is sometimes it's difficult because it's like you can see just this part, but some dancers they have a really particular style that is impossible to not know who are they. So
remember also that on Sunday we have the class. It's going to be at 5 p.m. and it's going to be outside if it's not raining, otherwise it will be only online. But even though we have it outside, we will have it online as well. So 5 for followers and 5:45 for leaders.
This video was sponsored by Entrusculam. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much everyone for your support. We really appreciate that. So that was it for today. Thank you for everything. Stay safe. Enjoy life. Don't forget to smile, it's really important. Okay? Ciao! That we go like 1, 2, 3, up, up, down, 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 up, 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 up.
A few moments later. 2 hours later. 6.5 hours later.